Good morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. Just checking, making sure my audio is good. Check, mic check. Here we go. We're live, boys and girls. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Hey, happy Martin Luther King. Everybody wake up nice and chilly today. It was a nice, cool 23 degrees at my place this morning. Had a little bit of a delay this morning, but you know what? We get through it. We get through it. And so today on Motivational Monday, we get to continue following the 7-step goal setting formula from Zig Ziglar himself, right? The man, the myth, the legend. That's who this whole thing is powered by, guys. And so today we're going to be looking at the obstacles. The obstacles don't block the path. They are the path, right? The obstacle is the way. And so the good news is you're not alone in facing them, guys. Stay with me for the next few minutes, guys, and I'm going to show you how to tackle your challenges with faith, resilience, and most importantly, purpose. So let's start this week off with overcoming anything. Are you ready? Are you guys ready over here? Let's go, baby boys and girls. So seriously, listen, we're talking about this whole Fun Life community, right? And some people have come on, and I've had some DMs come in. A guy from Fort Worth reached out to me this past week. Fairly new to him. He liked what we were doing. He asked a little bit more about it. And we're doing something with them over there in Fort Worth. So we just never know who's watching. So if you're new to the channel, hey, listen, this whole Fun Life community, this is really where the childlike faith, we're doing our best to encourage you to activate that childlike faith inside of you to be able to live out your childhood dreams in this playground called life. Now, specifically, what are we? Look down below. You see that little caption down there? We are the Childlike Faith Podcast for Christian real estate professionals, where we help them close more high-value deals to be able to experience and achieve their financial freedom without sacrificing their time or joy, guys. And so if that sounds like something that you would like to do, reach out. All the contact information here, I'll update that. I'll put all my contact information down below so you can schedule your 1-hour strategy session with me. At this moment, they're typically $150. We're doing them at no cost because we're leading up to this workshop that I'm going to be giving you an invitation to here shortly, guys. So hang out with us for a little bit because here on Motivational Monday, guys, it's time to kickstart your week with energy, faith, and focus, guys. And so today we're going to we're going deep into the middle of the playground on step 3 of the Zig Ziglar 7-step goal setting formula. And that's you have to identify the obstacles that would keep you from reaching your goals. And so what is that for you, right? Because every big goal comes with challenges. Did you know? Because here's the thing. Obstacles aren't meant to stop you guys. They're meant to grow you. It's that resistance that those physical trainers are always talking about, that weird stuff, you know. But what's going to happen? Zig Ziglar said it best, right? He said that the difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, guys, right? Another person said it this way: if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Yes or yes? So the step in identifying these obstacles and preparing to overcome them with faith and resilience, and that's what we're doing. But don't worry, guys, because we've got some biblical wisdom that's going to back it all up, right? You guys know that we are going to always talk about Jesus. We're always going to talk about growth and your business, and we're always going to talk about something to do with Zig Ziglar and something to do with which I had tacos twice yesterday, right? The 2 important meals of the day is tacos for lunch and tacos for dinner. But anyway, what are we doing here, guys? That's what we're doing, not the tacos. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're here to evolve. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to engage you. I want to entertain you for a little bit. That's why I try to do a little bit of my laughter yoga every now and then. But guys, you have to realize that the Bible itself says that for with God, nothing, absolutely nothing, shall be impossible to you. So let's get into it, guys, because why obstacles are part of the journey. Hey, listen, I didn't make this up. I did not write the script. Matter of fact, here's the thing. If you would learn the script of life and follow the script of life, what you're going to realize is that you're going to be able to write a new script for yourself. The problem is a lot of people don't know the script, and we're teaching it to you right here at no cost. So follow along, just grab a pen and paper and hang out with us for just a little bit, because you're going to be able to learn the little bitty scripts that I'm teaching you. And it works for everybody, not just because you're here on my Facebook page, but for everybody, because let's get real with it, right? If achieving your goals were easy, right? Who wouldn't have already hit it? How many people hit their goals every single year? Challenges aren't meant to defeat you guys. They're here to refine you. They're here to sharpen you. They're here to make you better. So every obstacle that you overcome strengthens your character and it helps you build resilience, guys. And not only that, but it brings you closer to your purpose. Because here's the thing, the activity. When you're starting to identify your goals, right? You have to really take a moment and think about your goal. And that's why we ask people, with Mr. Ziglar's quote, that you can have everything in life you want if you'll help enough other people get what it is that they want. The problem? People don't know what they want. And so what's standing in your way from being able to identify that? And it might be this, maybe lack of time. You don't have the time to really sit down and map out what you want your goal to be. Maybe you have some limited resources, right? Or we talked about this on Friday. We have that fear of failure or fear of rejection. We actually were on a Zoom with the lady in North Carolina. North Carolina? She was somewhere over there, West Virginia, somewhere over there. And we were talking about rejection therapy. How you go ahead and hit that. We're gonna have to do a whole nother episode on that because it's interesting how you view rejection. And then the other thing is you have to focus and worry and deal about, you have to focus in and identify those doubts, those worries, those fears, those limiting beliefs that keep you stuck, right? Sometimes we even doubt our own abilities, right? We're those doubting Thomases and those negative Nancys. And so you're going to have to write these things down. What is it for you? I mean, you're going to have to name the obstacles in the first place to be able to overcome it, right? We did a Faith Your Fears Friday that you can't defeat an enemy you don't know. So identify it and give it a name. And all of a sudden now you have something to work with, because now that you've identified your obstacles, it's time to plan your comeback. It's time to come up with the plan to help you overcome what it is that's been holding you back. And so for each challenge, right, ask yourself a couple of things. What can I do to work around this? What can you do? Because you have to identify it. And if you can't go through it, you have to learn to go around it. And so you also have to identify, this is going to be broken down a little bit more in tomorrow's episode on Transformation Tuesday, is who can help me? Who are the people that I need to recruit, engage, or reach out to that's going to help me? And then you have to ask yourself, what resources can I use? Because when you run out of resources, you yourself, my friends, yes, you guys have to become resourceful yourself. And so here's an example. You ready? If your obstacle is time, your solution might be creating a weekly schedule or setting some boundaries to protect your priorities, right? So many people, oh man, I left my planner here it is. So many people don't have a planner, whether it's a physical planner or a virtual planner. But what's going to happen is a lot of people go in here and they don't go in and they don't schedule. They try to schedule, they try to prioritize their schedule in a way that's going to be helpful for them. But the problem is that we're not scheduling our priorities, those things, those non-negotiables, those things that have to happen every single day. Like for me, this is a non-negotiable because of the impact, because of the messages that we've had. This has become a priority to me. Now, granted, if I'm going to be transparent and truthful with you, this morning I got up, I got the vehicle warmed up, got ready to go, and I get about half a block down and the road is really bumpy, and I look at my tires and I know they were low on air, because that's what happens when you get cold weather. I get out because it was unusually rough, and guess what? Had a flat tire. What do you do? I just rolled right back up to the house. Probably should have stopped. Rolled right back up. I wasn't very far. I rolled back up, put it in, got the other car, came on. And so that's why we started a little bit late, but that's okay. You know what? You just have to learn that. I'll go back and deal with that later. But this is a non-negotiable for me, because this is one of the things that I've said, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to come up here and we're going to do this day in and day out. And so once you answer those questions, you're going to have to identify those things for yourself, because faith is the foundation of resilience. Because if you think about it, a big word for faith is just that. It's persistence and resilience. And so when you feel overwhelmed, I hear this a lot of time from coaching clients, from people that we help with, I'm overwhelmed. Well, here's the thing. When you feel overwhelmed by your challenges, remind yourself of Luke 1:37, right? For with God, nothing, absolutely nothing shall be impossible, right? With God, all things are possible. And so you're going to have to start to replace those doubts, those worries, those fears, those anxious thoughts with something positive, some positive affirmations like, I am capable. I am capable because God strengthens me. Right? God is my rock. God is my fortress. He's my buckler, my shield, my strong tower. Right? I can do hard things because I'm not alone. You're not alone in this world, guys. You have people like me, other people. You have a lot of people that you can reach within your sphere of influence to reach out for you. I promise you, the people that you think and won't help you are probably the ones that will be most willing to give you a hand up. And so you also have to talk to yourself in a different fashion, because I am growing through every challenge I face. Start to tell yourself these positive affirmations and watch how your life really does change, because faith is, and I know people are going to not believe me, but faith is a lot more than just believing in God. It's about believing that with him, you are capable of overcoming anything. And that's why I've talked about on Faith Your Fears Friday that I want you so full of faith, so full of God, that you're going to be able to storm. You have the confidence and the courage to be able to storm the gates of hell with the half-loaded water pistol and know that you're going to gain the victory. All right, boys, let's wrap this thing up, because here's the thing. Now that we've identified and tackled those obstacles, what you're going to have to do is take one step further, right? I'm inviting you guys to next week's free 50 goal setting workshop, and I'll put the link down in the comment section. And so it's going to be the next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday on the 30th, where we're going to go really, really deep in the middle of the playground into creating those action plans and building the resilience that you need to succeed. And so I want you guys to be overcomers, right? We're overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. I want you to have that testimony, guys. And so down in the comment section, I'll go ahead and put the word overcome, and I'm going to send you the 7-step goal setting formula. If you can't make the workshop, I'm going to still give this to you guys. And so together we're going to break through every single barrier, every limiting belief, and make 2025 your breakthrough year, guys. Because remember, those obstacles, they don't define you. They've come to refine you. And so with faith, resilience, the right mindset, there's nothing that you, my friend, yes, you watching live right now or on the replay, there's nothing that you cannot, absolute nothing that you cannot overcome. And so this week, we're going to face your challenges head on. We're going to lean into God's strength and keep pressing forward, guys. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep moving, right? One guy said that if you don't know what to do something. Don't just sit there idle. Don't just sit there in isolation. There's something that you can do. And so you're capable of more than you know, because you know why? You were created for so much more than you've been getting up until this point, guys. And so until next time, guys, tomorrow on Transformation Tuesday, keep dreaming big, keep acting boldly, and keep believing for even bigger things, right? And so this week, we're going to win, not just this morning. We're going to win this afternoon. We're going to win this day. We're going to win this week. We're going to win this month. We're going to win this year, guys, because that's why we show up and do what we do, guys. We're going to win this day together. I know it's not Win This Day Wednesday, Johnny Juan, but Motivational Monday, that's what it's all about. We want to kickstart the week so that we can have an awesome Transformation Tuesday leading into Win This Day Wednesday. We're doing that Thriving Thankful Thursday so we can Faith Our Fears Friday and have something to smile about on Saturday, boys and girls. I know I have too much fun doing this. Appreciate you, love you. Thank you so much. Again, Overcomer, down in the comment section, guys, I'm going to shoot you the Ziglar 7-step goal setting workshop formula stuff that we're going to be doing on January 30th. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the comment section. Thank you guys for joining me here live. Appreciate you, love you. Thank you so much. Adios, amigos.